As we navigate through the beautiful blue waters of the Florida Keys, the fenders, the lines, and the layer of grease and dirt are evidence of our recent unplanned trip to the boatyard. But as we scrub away the stains and get La Vida Gypsea back in order, our spirits are lifted and we set our sights on a brighter horizon and getting back to exploring new cruising routes. Today we are leaving the boatyard in Key Largo and moving up the chain of keys to Key Biscayne, just outside of Miami. We are making this 50 nautical mile sail to stage ourselves near Miami. This will allow us to finish prepping and provisioning for our crossing to the Bahamas. And it provides an ideal location to wait for a favorable weather window to cross the Gulf Stream.
We've been getting beat up today by these waves out here outside the reef, but it looks like it paid off because I just hooked onto something. It's jumping, so I think it's a mahi, which means we might get a little dinner tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's see, we gotta get it up first. Getting my breakfast in after lunch. It's a work day today. We multitasked this morning and got up and going, and Kurt's been sailing and catching fish, and I've had classes all morning, so finally I get a little bit of break. We're sailing, so it feels really nice out here, and I'm just trying to get some energy to continue working. We've got a couple hours left sailing, and I got a couple hours left of teaching, so I
can see Miami on the horizon.
You can?
But you're not going to be able to get it on the camera. I can see it with my eyeballs, but soon we'll have the Miami skyline in view, and maybe I can get a picture of it. So it's real. We're getting there.
Work hard, play hard. Work hard now, Miami later.
This was a quick shot over to Key Biscayne. We're only about an hour away, and we're cruising at over 8 knots. The breeze settled in with the right angle, and it's a beautiful day. The water is nice and pretty blue behind us because we are inside the reef now. We're in the Hawks Channel. We're going to anchor just outside of a place called No Name Harbor. So that's where we're going to sit for the night and then get familiar with the area, see if that's where we want to stay.
Key Biscayne is an upscale island with state parks on either end, beautiful beaches in the middle, and homes for many of the rich and famous. It feels a bit otherworldly to us gypsies that spend much of our lives in very isolated anchorages.
Ah, the smell of arrival. My work day is done. Man, this work hard, play hard thing is really hard. But I'm done with work today. We got to the beautiful Key Biscayne, and it looks super cute from out here. I cannot wait to go on shore and look. It looks like there's a nice little walkway, and when we were coming in there was a beach down there. The boats look like they're happy. The weather is beautiful. I don't know if we'll have time to explore today, but we will be here for a couple days, and I will make sure to get on that land and go see what Key Biscayne is all about. What the actual hell are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God.
We got lots of rain.
Adventure time, adventure time. It is a day for adventures. So nice! Look at that! I'm so excited!
Pretty state park.
Wow, yeah. It's really nice. It always just feels nice to get back into nature. I love the boat life, but I do love me some green, and the smell of the earth smells lovely. It's a beautiful day.
Now talk.
Yeah!
One of the gems on Key Biscayne is Bill Baggs Cape Florida State Park. It is home to Lighthouse Beach, often ranked in the top 10 beaches nationwide.
Nice!
And of course, the Cape Florida Lighthouse itself. This lighthouse, built in 1825, has seen its share of history and holds the honor of being the oldest standing structure in Miami-Dade County. We got ourselves to the resort end of the island.
Trying to get out of here.
Don't know how to get out of the beach. We finally made our way out to the road, but we had to do it through the Ritz-Carlton. We finally found a building we could sneak through.
I'm like, this is a really nice walkway.
Yeah, I think
we were trespassing through the Ritz-Carlton.
It was pretty obvious. Everybody was watching us as we snuck through.
I knew it was funny when we got out and the security guys telling everyone, have a nice day, have a nice day, have a nice day. And then we passed by and he goes, have a nice day. I was like, thank you so much.
All the walking that we did to get through the beach and to the street actually led us straight to the Winn-Dixie. So we found the grocery store by accident.
We made it.
We made it. We had thought that we were going to get to try the little free Uber freebie things on the island, but no, we hoofed it. We got our exercise in and just
look at those calves.
Yeah.
Whoop-hoo.
Just carried everything back to the dinghy. It was only a few miles, so it wasn't too bad.
We have been teasing and teasing that we are headed to the Bahamas, and we are. But we were supposed to be there weeks ago, and we've gotten delayed. Because of those delays, we now have one more thing that we got to knock out before we head to the Bahamas. But this thing's a fun thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have Linda's mother's 60th birthday party, and we are headed to Sin City. We are going to Las Vegas to go celebrate. So we are going to take the Vida Gypsea right now from our anchorage, and instead of heading to the Bahamas, we are going to go head over to a mooring field and put her on a mooring for a few days so we can take the weekend and go have some fun.
So the mooring field that we're going to is called the Dinner Key Mooring Field, and it's like a government-owned marina and a government-owned mooring field, and it's first come, first serve. So I'm a little bit anxious because, you can't make a reservation, and we're leaving soon. Plane tickets bought to go to Vegas, so if we don't find a mooring ball, we're gonna have to come up with a plan B real quick. I've never caught a mooring ball, ever. I see the stick and the rope, and I know I gotta catch it and loop it, and that's as far as I know. So maybe this time I'm not gonna do it and I'll just watch Kurt do it. I need to brush up on my mooring ball techniques.
Maybe asking why I'm wet. Shouldn't have to get wet to moor up, but in true Vida Gypsea fashion, we had an issue. And as soon as Linda tried to snag the ball with the boat hook, the end of the boat hook popped off. So we had no way to catch the buoy. It took a little bit of wrangling, and in the end, the buoy ended up getting stuck on our rudder. So I jumped in to push it off the rudder, and then we used the dinghy to get the ball.
Backpacks, makeup. What is going on?
It is my mom's 60th birthday, the big 60. Feliz cumpleaños, mami. Woo, let's go! Woohoo! We made it! Flowers are actually real. Red-eye flight. We just made it back. The boat smells like it's been abandoned for 4 days, but she looks good. She looks like she's feels to be back. Home sweet home.
Okay, we are down to the wire. We're going to get our checklist for the Bahamas knocked out today, or at least most of it today, because we have got T-minus 2 days until our crossing.
Window.
If everything works out well, we should be crossing in about 2 days to the Bahamas, finally. So what's on the agenda today? What are we going to knock out?
Groceries. We got to do our last provisioning. We got to go to Costco to get the big stuff, the meats and things like that. We need propane so that we can cook. And I want to stop at Hobby Lobby because I made a little bit of money in Vegas.
Last little first world treasures.
Yeah, I made a little bit of money, and I want to get my little Vegas winning knickknacks. And then we've got a longer list. We got to go get fuel. We got to do a couple of other things before we go, but we're going to the Bahamas.
So today we're going to rent a car or rent a truck. We'll see what they've got and go knock it out because we've got a lot of errands to run today.
Let's ride.
Since we were able to rent a pickup, we made a quick stop at Home Depot to pick up some plywood to replace some water-damaged interior paneling that had been on our honey-do list.
Ah, yes.
The snacks.
The priorities.
Can't go to the islands without your snacks.
That's right. Last stop at the grocery store for the veggies.
It's been a long day, but I think this is the last of it.
This is it. This is it. We're done. Let's go home.
All right.
We made it back, and now is the hardest part, which is putting everything where it goes, finding a home for everything, separating and freezing, vacuum freezing the meats, making everything Tetris and fit in our refrigerator. We are really, really, really tired, but we feel accomplished. Still got a little glitz and glam from Vegas for our last night in Miami.
Do we have any of that Vegas money left for our last night?
Whatever. Oh my gosh, last night in Miami. Let's go. Just think, the next time you drop that dinghy, it'll be in Bahamian waters.
Wouldn't that be nice? Just might happen.
So we meet again, gas station. It's been a while, hasn't it, that we've given you all of our money, but here we are. But this time, it's Bahama bound, homies.
Last thing on the checklist. I think this is it. Tomorrow morning, 4 a.m., we are going to be lifting the anchor. Maybe 4:30. We'll see. We might want to sleep in a little longer. But before the sun comes up, we'll be lifting the anchor and heading over to the Bahamas. This has been a long time coming. So long, in fact, that I've even grown a beard since I started this video. We have been sitting here for weeks, but it's been worth it. I think we're ready to go. The time that we had here, we were able to get a lot of errands run.
Yeah.
We were able to provision the boat really well, so we are stocked up. If Linda gives you a sneak peek of her freezer next week, you will see that it's like all the way to the top, overflowing.
I'll give you guys a tour of what we got. You got to come back though. That's
you're gonna have to come back to see that. But I don't remember in this video, because we started this so long ago, how much I've told you about our generator issues. But I know that we've mentioned in the past that we got a temporary generator fix. We got a small Honda portable that we were using to get us by, because our generator wasn't generating the right amount of voltage. We got it running, but it just hasn't been generating the right amount of voltage. But last thing on our checklist before we head to the Bahamas, I finally got the part that I needed. It took us forever to find it.
Yeah.
And then it was a very expensive part, but we got it here. So I'm going to install this on the way over to the Bahamas, and fingers crossed this will get our water maker running again, and then we will be ready for beautiful waters.
And then you can finally have enough water to shave.
Yeah, exactly.
See you guys.
We'll see you guys in the Bahamas.